In a stunning twist that no one in the auto industry saw coming, Ford and Nissan, two giants that have long been competitors, have joined forces on a groundbreaking electric vehicle project that's sending shockwaves across the global automotive landscape. This unexpected collaboration represents more than just a partnership. It's a strategic power move aimed directly at shaking up the EV hierarchy and challenging the dominance of Tesla and emerging Chinese brands like BYD. The vehicle in question is being developed under a veil of secrecy, but insiders have confirmed that it's not just another electric crossover or compact SUV. Instead, it's an entirely new category-bending platform that combines Ford's legendary truck engineering with Nissan's cutting-edge EV battery technology. Rumors are already circulating that this vehicle will feature a dual-motor all-wheel drive system, ultra-fast charging capabilities, and a solid-state battery with a projected range of over 500 miles. That's right, 500 miles. If true, this collaboration could leapfrog over Tesla's Model Y and Cybertruck in both practicality and performance. What makes this move even more shocking is the timing. Both Ford and Nissan have been under pressure lately, Ford facing criticism for its EV rollout delays and software glitches, while Nissan has struggled to stay relevant in a rapidly electrifying market. But this joint effort has suddenly flipped the narrative. Instead of playing catch-up, Ford and Nissan are now leading the conversation. Auto analysts are calling it the most disruptive alliance since the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi partnership was formed. And it might even eclipse that if it succeeds in redefining what an American-Japanese EV can do. Sources close to the project reveal that this EV will be built in both US and Japanese factories, leveraging existing manufacturing lines to scale quickly without the massive costs typically associated with launching a new model. There's even talk of a shared EV platform that could be used in future models from both companies, ranging from electric pickups and SUVs to commercial vans, an all-out assault on every major EV segment. This kind of global synergy hasn't been seen in decades and could radically shift the power balance in the EV market. Adding to the buzz is the price point. While Ford's F-150 Lightning and Nissan's Ariya have been considered somewhat premium offerings, this new EV is reportedly targeting a sub-$40,000 base price, with federal tax incentives potentially bringing it under $30,000 for US buyers. That's a game-changer. A high-range, full-featured EV backed by two legacy automakers, priced within reach of the average consumer? That's exactly the kind of vehicle that could mainstream EV adoption and eat into Tesla's market share in a serious way. Industry insiders suggest this is only the beginning. Executives from both companies have hinted at long-term collaboration, including battery development, autonomous driving tech, and shared charging infrastructure. This could mean co-branded ultra-fast charging stations popping up nationwide, turning what was once competition into a formidable alliance. Wall Street is already reacting, with both Ford and Nissan stocks experiencing unexpected bumps following leaks about the project. Meanwhile, Tesla, GM, and Hyundai are scrambling behind the scenes, reportedly holding emergency meetings to assess the impact of this surprise announcement. What's even more intriguing is how this partnership challenges global narratives. In an era of rising protectionism and tariff wars, especially between the US and Asia, Ford and Nissan's cooperation signals a bold new direction: cross-border collaboration to accelerate innovation. It's a reminder that despite national rivalries, the future of transportation may very well depend on unlikely alliances and shared technological breakthroughs. This Ford-Nissan project isn't just a car. It's a message to the world that the EV race is far from over, and the next big leap might not come from Silicon Valley or Shanghai, but from an unanticipated handshake between Detroit and Yokohama. And that's where the story gets even more fascinating, because buried deep within this partnership is something no one expected. Whispers of a brand-new battery facility to be co-developed in the US Midwest, aimed at producing next-generation, solid-state batteries faster and cheaper than anyone else in the game. This facility, insiders say, could rival even Toyota's future battery plants, and might become the backbone of North America's EV battery supply chain, reducing dependence on Chinese rare earth materials. And if that turns out to be true, it would mark a monumental shift in the global EV battery race. By localizing production and reducing reliance on foreign suppliers, Ford and Nissan are positioning themselves not just as automakers, but as strategic players in the geopolitical chessboard of clean energy. Early documents suggest that this facility could generate thousands of high-tech jobs, drawing engineers, chemists, and technicians from across the country. It's not just a car being built here, it's an entire ecosystem, and that's what's sending legacy manufacturers and new startups into a tailspin. Meanwhile, suppliers and tech partners are racing to get involved. Silicon Valley startups that specialize in thermal battery management, EV software integration, and advanced driver assist systems are reportedly in talks to support this new venture. Some have even hinted that the project could include a modular interior system, allowing customers to customize their vehicle like never before, from work truck to mobile office to weekend adventure vehicle. This level of flexibility, paired with powerful range and charging specs, could turn the Ford Nissan EV into the Swiss Army knife of electric vehicles. Even the design philosophy of the vehicle is making headlines. While most EVs are leaning into futuristic minimalism, leaked concept art from internal presentations reveals a rugged yet refined aesthetic, a perfect blend of Ford's bold, muscular stance and Nissan's aerodynamic EV curves. It's a design language that speaks to both urban commuters and rural workers, tech-savvy youth and traditional truck buyers. In short, it's the kind of styling that might actually bridge the gap between die-hard ICE loyalists and early EV adopters. But the real wildcard in this entire equation might be the software. Industry observers are closely watching how the two companies will merge their tech stacks. Ford has its Blue Cruise autonomous driving suite and over-the-air update platform, while Nissan has been investing heavily in its Pro Pilot Assist and energy management AI. The fusion of these systems could create one of the most intelligent EV platforms on the road, a vehicle that not only drives itself on the highway, but also optimizes battery usage, predicts maintenance needs, and communicates seamlessly with smart homes and public infrastructure. Government officials are also watching closely. With billions in federal incentives now up for grabs through the Inflation Reduction Act and other green energy initiatives, this joint venture could become a poster child for the Biden administration's vision of a revitalized, climate-conscious American auto industry. If successful, the project might even qualify for preferential treatment in federal fleet contracts or state-level clean vehicle programs, giving it an immediate sales pipeline and marketing boost right out of the gate. But make no mistake, this isn't just about strategy, subsidies, or speculation. It's about survival. Both Ford and Nissan know that the EV battlefield is littered with failed experiments and half-baked promises. They've seen what happens when bold ideas lack execution. That's why, according to sources close to the development teams, they're building this vehicle from the ground up with a relentless focus on reliability, cost efficiency, and customer experience. No gimmicks, no over-promises, just a serious machine built to redefine what people expect from electric mobility in 2026 and beyond. And perhaps that's what makes this so shocking. Not just the partnership itself, but the quiet confidence behind it. There were no flashy unveilings, no viral teasers, just a steady drumbeat of engineering milestones, supply chain agreements, and quietly leaked patents. It's a different kind of disruption. Less about spectacle, more about substance. And that might be exactly what the auto industry needs right now. Less hype, more action.